You guys, I cannot be the only YouTuber that sprays perfume before she starts videoing or creating content. If you're a YouTuber or a content creator and you're watching this right now, please let meet ourselves in the comment section if you do this kind of thing, okay? Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for all the love that you showed me. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the engagements that have been going on my first video, my second video, and then now we are on this third video. And I know that you guys are not going to fall my hand, okay? Thank you so much. I'm grateful and I really appreciate that you're doing this here with me. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and like this video, go ahead and comment, go ahead and share this video, and go ahead and turn on your post notification bell so when I post you'll be among the first to know about it. And if you're old here, what's up? Last video I got some comments from people saying that the audio or the output of my mic wasn't coming out so well on the videos. They found it difficult to hear what I was trying to say or what I was saying in the last video, but they tried to hear it regardless. So I deeply want to apologize for that, and I'm working on it actually. In fact, I was meant to be making this video with a whole new different mic entirely and better mic of course, but then because of some logistic issue I wasn't able to get it today. But by the grace of God, before the next one, in fact on the next one I should be using a different and a better mic. So please bear with me. I'm so sorry. I deeply apologize for that again. I realized from my last video that there were a lot of people that were eager and itching to grow. There are a lot of people that had some concerns and needed accountability partners. At the moment, I can't offer that because I'm still on the journey, and I don't think I'm at the place where I'm ready to to hold anyone accountable for their growth process. But once I'm open to it, or once I'm ready for it, I will definitely put it out here and we'll get working together. Okay. So on today's video, I always bring it juicy, spicy, and hot in here with the topics and all. Today's video, we're going to be talking about my wedding. How many of you remember my husband? Hey, that was my wedding. That was me, and my wedding trended. A lot of blogs carried it. A lot of prominent IG pages carried it. It was beautiful in the eyes of a lot of people. My wedding as an event was beautiful. It was the talk of the town and the likes of that. I'm an event planner. I run an event planning company in the name of Glamour Luxury Events. On Instagram, it's glamour luxury underscore event. I planned my wedding. While it was beautiful, there were some mistakes that I made while planning my wedding. And I'm here to share those mistakes with you so that you don't make that same mistake of planning your wedding yourself. Don't plan your wedding yourself. If you know any bride to be or groom to be, or you have a friend that is about to propose, or you have a friend thinking to plan her wedding herself, please send this video to him or her. Okay? First and foremost, I want to appreciate all the amazing people that we had on our bridal train, on our shrebi, the groomsmen. You guys are amazing. You guys, I know I've done appreciation, separately. My wedding is like a year plus now. We did our anniversary on 22nd of April, our first year anniversary on 22nd of April. So we've done that appreciation individually to them, but I just felt the need. Every day that I think about my wedding, I cannot but associate the success of my wedding to their being present, to their giving themselves to make sure that our wedding was a success. So I deeply want to appreciate every one of you guys on here. I'm here to say thank you. You guys made our wedding a success. You guys added to making our wedding a success, and we deeply appreciate all of you guys. Okay. That being said, you don't want to pack proud of people that don't even care about you, people that don't even give a damn about whether or not your wedding goes well. They just want to come and wear dress, style up, trend on the internet. Yes, I saw a video of a lady dressed in a funny way on an Ashwebi train, and I'm like, okay, what is your motive really? So you don't want to have people that are just coming to look all pretty glammed up. I mean, that's beautiful to look glammed up, but that is not the primary purpose why you're on that Ashwebi train, on why you're on that bridal train, okay, on why you're among the groomsmen. That's not the reason. That's not the primary reason why you're there. The reason you're there is because the person feels like, or the bride or the groom feels like, oh, you can carry this event like it's your own. You can give your all to making sure that it's a success. I can trust you with my event. While you're bringing in the energy, I believe that you can also help me back end to make things work and to see to it that everything is going well. Not just to come and, do you understand what I'm saying? So this is a warning to everybody out there. If you're planning your wedding is coming up this year or next year, or even in your mind, right? Planning your wedding in your mind, try not to bring on a lot of numbers on your bridal train or groomsmen because you want to make a statement on the number of people that you have. Now the thing is, it's not in the quantity, it's in the quality of the people. So you want to make sure that the quality of the people are standard, and these are the people that are actually for you, right? Well, what brought me here is saying thank you. We are grateful. Thank you so much to everyone that was on our show. Funny enough, right? There were not even much. I think we had I think it was five Ashwebi ladies, right? Yes, five Ashwebi ladies, and I think five men as well. So my wedding was in Enugu on 22nd of April 2023 last year, and I did the joining in church, and then the reception was the traditional wedding, because I mean, I'm like, why do two events when you can merge both of them as one event and save cost? The major thing was not even in the planning process. I mean, the planning process, everything went well, engaging the vendors, having the vendors list, telling the vendors what I wanted and all of that, the pricing, the budget and stuff, everything was cleared on that point. But the major thing was on that day. Like I mentioned, I had my joining, and then the reception was the traditional wedding. So everything was on that day. Everything that happened was on that day. First things first, right, was that I wasn't in control of stuff, because I mean, it was my wedding, so I can't share myself into a million places, right? So even if we delegated responsibilities to the ladies on the Ashwebi, the guys on the groomsmen and all of that. We delegated responsibilities, and they carried it out so well. But things like time management, right? So I'm the bride. Normally, if I was the one that was planning the wedding for someone else, I mean, we'll have like a call time, a schedule for time management and all of that. And I'll see to it that either one of my coordinators or myself, I make sure that the time is adhered to. But it was my own wedding, and of course, I made a decision prior to that day that nothing was going to tamper or come in the way with my enjoyment and my joy that day. So according to the time schedule that I had for that morning, that's the morning of the joining, the were meant to be done by 8 a.m. latest, or highest spillover time 8:30 a.m. were meant to be done by 8:30 a.m. and then start heading to the church, because the venue where I was lodged was far from where the church is, right? So I felt like, okay, 1 hour at least should be able to take me to church. At most, even if there's a spillover, it's like extra 10 minutes. I already factored that in. 8:30 to 9:30. If there's a spillover, you won't get to 10 o'clock, because the church was by 10, was meant to start by 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I left my hotel. We left the hotel. We're done with photography and everything at about, I think it was past 10, right? Be few minutes to 10. I can't really remember, but long and short is that I got to church by almost 11:30 or thereabout. It was crazy. It was, hey God. First of all, when you were taking those last pictures, you know those pictures that you will finish when your wedding dress, and then you come and then they're like, oh, just hold on, let's snap. As your other things that you now go and touch your husband will now turn. Oh my God, all the kind of things. My dears. I was already edgy at that point, because I'm like, we need to go. Like, time is already going. So I was already edgy. There were some pictures that were showing that I was not smiling. Like, they will know that there was a little bit of pressure. If you watch those pictures well, you know there was a little bit of pressure at that point. Reception was meant to start at about 2 p.m. Yes. for my time shift, the plan was I'll be done with church by 12. We'll take pictures after church for like an hour or an hour 20 or 30 minutes, and then we'll head back to the hotel for the reception. We ended up starting that reception by 4. Yeah, by 4. We ended up starting that reception by 4. That's because of the mistake that was made in the morning. That morning timing thing really got to me because, of course, if you go to church late, you pay a fine. And that's fine. I was not up to paying for that fine because I'm like, let's just go early and not pay fine. But at the end of the day, we paid the fine. So when we got to the reception, I'm like, whoa, you see this reception? I'm gonna enjoy myself. Anybody that wants to go should go. But at some point, after I did the first outing, they were like, no time for second outing. Let's just go. I say, anything? Because I'm like, this one, I not go real. If we want to go, they can go because I mean, we've shared food, everybody was okay. I mean, they've watched the first and the second one. But then it was like, so what's not the essence? That who came to look at you? I'm like, in pictures, I'm not going to see that. I'm going to see my pretty self and my husband smiling. There's some things I need to prioritize. One is a photographer. The second one is your outfit, your looks, because that is what you would see in your pictures. These two things, if you can add the decorations, beautiful. But every other thing, all the behind the scenes, they're not going to see it in your photograph. You're just going to put out talking about it, but they will not see it in your pictures. You will not see it in your album in years to come. Right? When you're showing your children and then your children are asking, mommy, why were you frowning like this? Why are you doing that? What will you tell them? So what's most paramount in your wedding is your outfit, your look, your husband's look, the photographer that you're using, the videographer you're using, the decoration of the hall. These are the most paramount and important things that, I mean, for me, those are the things that were important to me. So let's not even talk about how the decoration. So the decoration, I remember the night before, my friends were like, the hall is so fine, it's so beautiful, decoration is so on point, that if I see it, that they didn't want me to see it at that point because they wanted it to be a surprise to me, right? I'm like, okay, no problem. And it was difficult for me, but I said, okay, no problem, it's fine. Let me just wait till the next day. So that was how I entered the hall. If not for that firm decision that I made in previous time before that day, I would have been thrown off because, like I said, people that are looking at it will be like, this is so fun. Because it was the talk of the town, really. Because they kept talking about it. That your decoration was on point, it was beautiful. But immediately I entered the hall for that our first entrance, I was thrown off. But I just said, anything that wants to happen should happen. I was thrown off because now there's some things I look out for as an event planner. There are things I look out for in a wedding, right? And part of those things are the so-called little things, right? Like the wires, they shouldn't be showing. There are some things that appear to me as tacky in an event, and those things are, you might look at as small things, but they're not small things. Things like wires, they shouldn't be coming out in your decor. They shouldn't be showing anyhow. They should be kept neatly or something. But on my wedding, or in my wedding, in the reception, it was just everywhere. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a safety hazard. It's not even safe because anybody can just trip and fall, considering that people were on heel, right? But like I said, I just waved that aside and had fun for myself. But these are the reasons, these are the nitty-gritty reasons. And then let me even talk about how I had to contain myself to live in the moment, to enjoy the moment and not flare up because of things that were happening here and there and stuff. I had to just suck it all in and enjoy my wedding so well. But there were things that were going on in the background. Of course, I was sitting up there, high up there. I couldn't now start giving signals or start squeezing my face or start pointing. I mean, that wouldn't be proper, right? But assuming I had an event planner, I mean, first of all, the event planner is experienced. You won't even allow those things to even happen at all, right? But because I was high up there, it was my event, it was my wedding, I couldn't be in control or be in charge of all of that. But it's fine. I had a beautiful wedding at the end of it. But my solid advice to everyone that is watching this, please engage an event planner. Engaging an event planner for your wedding or engaging a wedding planner for your wedding is not luxury. It's not because you want to while away time. It's because you want to contain all these excesses and contain all these loopholes. So let me tell you, if I engaged an event planner for my wedding, it would have been a lot better than what I had. I'm grateful for what I had, but I feel like it would have been a lot better. And these are the mistakes that I made in planning my wedding. If you're watching this and you've done your wedding and then there are some regrets that you had planning your wedding yourself, go ahead and put in the comment section. Let's learn from you. Those that get to be married, stay glued to the comment section because a lot of people, I believe, will be commenting what their mistakes were and what they felt that would have been avoidable. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment section about all these points that I've made. Do you think it's a waste of time or is a waste of resources employing a wedding planner to plan your wedding with you? Let me know in the comment section as well. If you love this video, then definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Definitely go ahead and comment that you loved the content from this video and share this video as well so that other people can also get on something from here. Okay, until the next one, bye.
I don't even want you back.